Okay, so we're going to do this showcase for Bakugo, and I have like a couple of things to say before we even get into this. So first off, he is the more versatile character out of the two between Deku and Bakugo for the Steampunk anniversary. Now the thing is, Steampunk Deku is specifically designed for Climax Battle. He is very niche, very good for this particular All Might Climax Battle. Outside of that, I don't feel like he's going to be super crazy. Now, Bakugo, on the other hand, he does not work well in the Climax Battle because he's a blue type character, first off. Second off, he just doesn't really, he builds up crit for your team and stuff like that. He can give crit rate and stuff like that, and crits don't matter against All Might, so he's not super great against All Might. He can increase your team's power and other stuff, but like, it's just, he's not great for the Climax Battle, okay? We will take it on today in the showcase, but just keep in mind, this is not doing him justice, at least in this Climax Battle, where he's just not going to do well. And then also, when it comes to PvP right now, we have Faux 100% Deku, who just came out, and we have Compress, who are still both very meta characters. Well, Steampunk Bakugo is a blue character, and so he does not do well against them either. He also doesn't really have his own speed increase until like a certain turn, when his nitro is above a certain count, which is like, it's, I don't know. Steampunk Bakugo is just like, he's good versatility wise, but like, I don't know, in current Climax Battle, not good. In current PvP, the meta is just still, it's not going to work. He doesn't have enough speed to keep up with the others, I feel like, but that's just my opinion. I think I can make him work, but it's just hard. You got to put him on very specific teams. So I will make him work here in PvP. I will try to do Climax Battle. I will probably lose in Climax Battle, but we will attempt it at the very least. So with that said, let's take a quick look at his kit and what he can do, and then we'll hop into PvP and then Climax Battle. So Steampunk Bakugo, he completely revolves around a thing called Nitro, so you'll see that as we go through this. His Steam Impact is his plus ultra move. It deals 650% damage to a single opponent. It has a medium chance of blocking their buffs for 3 turns, which is more than other characters, but your Nitro count has to be below 7 to have a medium chance to block there. If it is above 7 or at 7, then it is a guaranteed chance to block their buffs for 3 turns, which is pretty good. Like, that right there is decent, okay? And that effect cannot be nullified or canceled. And then when character's nitro count is 7 or higher, character's nitro count is reduced by 3. So that kind of sucks. And then increases the skill impact by 60%. Also, this skill gains bullseye. Okay, so plus ultra skill does a lot of stuff. His action skill 1 is called Crash Burst. This is an AoE attack. It is going to increase his power by 9% for 5 turns. It's going to, when character's nitro count is 5 or higher, increase character's skill impact by 9% for 5 turns, and the skill will gain bullseye. It also increases character speed by 9% for 5 turns when character's nitro count is 7 or higher, so there's the speed increase. And then character's nitro count increases by 1 when character's count is below 10. So anytime it's below 10, you will increase your count. So in order to get a 10 nitro count though, you will have to basically skip plus ultra turns. Action skill 2, Upper Blast, deals 400% damage to a single opponent, increases skill impact of all allies by 9% for 5 turns, increases critical hit rate of all allies by 9% for 5 turns, and increases critical skill impact of all allies by 9% for 5 turns. So you can see how that's good in PvP, but when it comes to like Climax Battle, that's not helpful against All Might, who doesn't take crits. Character's nitro count is increased by 1 when character's nitro count is below 10. Increases the skill impact by 45% when character's nitro count is 5 or higher, which is pretty easy to achieve. And then for his auto skills, auto skill 1, Making Nitro. Character's nitro count increases by 5 up to 1 time. Increases character's plus ultra gauge effect by, plus ultra effect by 10% for every 1 nitro count. So it's going to hit basically 10% harder from my understanding. Increases character's critical hit rate by 30% when character's nitro count is 3 or higher, and then increases character's max HP by 30% when character's nitro count is 5 or higher. So ideally, you want to keep yourself above 5 nitro. Gives a character the ability to overwhelm when character's nitro is 7 or higher, and that overwhelm gives you an extra, I think, 5% damage for every temporary buff you have, which is good. And then increases character's critical hit rate by 70% when character's nitro count is 10. So that's why you'd want to get to 10. You would need to skip a plus ultra turn to get there. His auto skill 2, Strength to Face the World, decreases the skill decreases skill impact of all opponents by 30% for 3 turns when opponent receives cooldown time reduction 1 time. decreases cooldown time of all allies by 1 when an opponent receives cooldown time reduction 1 time, up to 2 times, and then increases cooldown time of all opponents by 1 when ally excluding character receives cooldown time extension 1 time, up to 2 times. Only available in Ultra Arena and Club Festival. Increases plus Ultra Gauge of all allies by 30% when an ally receives cooldown time extension 1 time. Now, this is a PvP / Club Festival character, so that leads me to believe we will have a Club Festival in the upcoming future where this Bakugo is goated. So that is where I think he is going to find his most use. Okay, so as of right now in PvP and PvE, I don't think he has a whole lot of uses. I think he's going to be a much better character when it comes to Club Festival, so just keep that in mind as we go through this showcase, or at least that would be my assumption, my advice if you are pulling for these characters. Like, don't expect either of them to be super broken in PvP. Deku's good for Climax Battle. I believe Bakugo will be good for Club Festival. They'll each be good for one thing in particular. Now, with that said, we're going to take on a little bit easier team to start with here. They have 500,000 total BP, but they don't have the most meta units. So I feel like, being that they have red Bakugo on their team, we have blue Bakugo, we should be able to win this and win it pretty fairly easily. So let's do this. I have not been climbing super hard in Arena this season. I'm just like, I was waiting for the anniversary to see what happened. Nothing happened. So yeah, I don't know. Kind of disenchanted with Arena. It just becomes a lengthy grind that's not really worth it after a while. We're going to go ahead and do all of these action skills here. Remember, this action skill here is going to increase his power, and then when his nitro count is 5 or higher, it's going to increase his skill impact and give him bullseye, and it's also going to increase his speed if you reach a nitro count of 7, which we don't have yet. We start off with 5. So we had bullseye right there, which is nice. We got this done on all of them with our Araka, which is perfect. Okay, this should ideally, actually, let's do a little bit of targeting here. Let's go like this, and then this should ideally kill the enemy Bakugo here and increase our nitro count. Oh, did not kill him. Actually, we didn't do enough damage. That's surprising. And this is a 130 showcase for Bakugo. I forgot to show you guys actually the EX skill I have on him. It's decent. I'll show you guys that here in a second after this match, but let's turn targeting off. Okay, and yeah, I'm not really going to worry about who hits who. The other thing I don't like about this Bakugo, after doing a little bit of testing with him, is his stats are relatively low. Like, he doesn't even have very high speed. Celebration Bakugo's speed is higher from last year, so it's kind of rough. Okay, not bad. Okay, there we go. So like I said, fairly easy match. These characters are not meta by any means. And I could have gone and not used the plus ultra there with Bakugo, and it might have been okay, but that's okay. Now, the thing about running this team, you might notice my action skills are thrown off. You have to go against a team that also lowers action skill cooldown time for Bakugo to lower your action skill cooldown time. Otherwise, it messes up your chains. So keep that in mind. Like, while it's a cool concept, you have to go against very specific teams to make this Bakugo work exactly the way you would want him to work. What do we have? We're at 5 nitro? Yeah, we'll just finish him off. It doesn't matter. Okay, we will take on a little bit harder team, see what we can do with him, but before that, I want to show you guys where I have him for his auto skills. Or not his auto skills, his EX auto skill. Okay, so for the EX auto skills, his first one, Inside Strike, increases character speed by 7%, gives him skill impact, and gives him plus ultra gauge rate fill up. And then his protection slot is going to increase his max HP by a lot, reduce action skill damage to him, and increase his max HP even more. So like, he has a lot of extra max HP, which helps him survive. And then his EX auto skill that I get from getting him to 130, character skill impact is increased by 10% every 2 turns up to 3 times. So that just helps him hit harder, right? So let's take on a little bit harder match and let's see how it goes. This is going to be G Warrior. My BP is higher, but he has really pretty decent characters and they're set up in a decent way. So we'll see how this goes. All right, so we're taking on Monoma here and Nijire and Yayurozu. I think we want to try to kill Nijire here first, so we're going to go ahead and we're going to buff up Bakugo. We'll get the bullseye and we'll go for the stun. Pretty decent damage, not like super crazy, but it was okay. And maybe this time I'll try to increase my nitro count to 10. We'll see if we want to do that or not. We do have to go after Nijire. We should have bullseye though. Oh, maybe not on this skill. Maybe it's just on the other skill. Okay. So apparently Bullseye is just on the other skill. My bad. Alright, Uraraka's taking some hits, but that's fine. Okay, so they're going to get action skill cooldown time when Yaoyorozu ults here. And we should also get action skill cooldown time because of that. So let's go ahead and just use these 2 plus ultras here. Alright, here comes Yaoyorozu's ult. It was on our Uraraka. Uraraka's dead. Okay, that's fine. We're showcasing Bakugo. Maybe I should have used the plus ultra there, but I don't know. Okay, so the action skill cooldown time is not working the way it's supposed to, it looks like. Because if it was, we would have had our skills back. If I'm understanding that wrong, that's on me, I guess. But maybe I'm just dumb. I don't know. I would have thought it would have worked a little bit better, but I don't know. Okay, there we go. Here comes Monoma, hits Aizawa. Aizawa hides, that's fine. Alright, where are we at on nitro counts? We're at 9. Okay, we want 10, so we'll try to get the 10. Bullseye there, that's pretty good damage. Okay, he's starting to stack, right? He's starting to get some damage in. The question is, can we keep him alive long enough to actually make use of it, I guess? Becomes the issue. Alright, so he's still alive, and now he should be able to do some big damage, if he doesn't die right here. Okay, we're good. Here comes a plus ultra. This should be a 70% crit rate. Overwhelm, big damage. 99,000 guaranteed. Yeah, pretty much guaranteed right there off that. Okay. So now we're starting to see him do some real damage. He has another plus ultra? Wait, what? Okay. I mean, we did subtract 3 right there, but we're still at 7 nitro, so, okay, that was interesting. We go like this, we go like this, we go like this. Alright, Bullseye. Oh my gosh! Yo! What was that? They were all like full health. Okay. Okay. Damn. Damn! Okay, Bakugo. If you can keep him alive, holy crap. Okay. Okay, just keep him alive. Wow. 692,000 damage. Okay. We gotta do a little bit more testing. We gotta do a little bit more and see how he does here. Okay. Wow. Hey, we got an all Deku team here. Why not? This looks like a fun team to take on. They have the new Steampunk Deku. That was crazy. That was really crazy. I kind of want to try Bakugo on a defensive team too, so I'll probably run this team here, and then I'll try him on a defensive team that's not built towards speed and see how that works with just like trying to keep him alive, you know, and see if he can just pop off and do things. The thing about a defensive team though is like not having status element nullification, which is the difficult part, but we'll see how this goes. All right, so we'll go like this. Let's see how good this Steampunk Deku is in PvP. Alright, well, he's already stunned, so, I guess they are running an all Deku team, though. Alright, and he's dead. That was easy. Okay, Steampunk Deku gone. So you can see how good he is right there, but granted, this isn't the best defense team, to be fair. They just kind of put together a Deku team, probably for fun. We need to try to kill the full 100% Deku right here, so I am actually going to use the plus ultras. 67,000. Okay, well, maybe we didn't need all those. Alright, we got buff block on Uraraka, which is guaranteed when you have 7 of the Nitro, which is nice. The buff block is like underrated. It's actually pretty good. Okay, and now we'll go ahead and use these. And it should be over right there. It is. Okay, not a very hard match. I thought it would be fun to take on Steampunk Deku, but we didn't even get to see him do anything. So, yeah, that worked out pretty well. We'll try to take on a little bit harder team, but I want to switch it out for a defensive style team, so we'll try that out. All right, so I tried a more defensive team a couple of different ways, and it didn't really work. So I do think this is one of the better teams you can run with Bakugo. I would run, you know, for the main slot at least, I'd run these characters. Yeah, with that said, let's go ahead and take on this secret battle for the last battle of PvP and see how this goes. Okay, this is not a very meta team, so hopefully it'll be fine. We should be okay here. We're gonna save, yeah, we're gonna save the skill 2 with Yayurozu, just in case we need to get rid of a bind on somebody. Okay, there we go, and we stunned Compress, so that's big. Alright, now we can go ahead and we'll do this, and we'll try to kill Compress here before he gets a bind. We probably won't though, but maybe we will. Oh, okay, we definitely will. Wow, alright, let's go. Alright, and we don't really have to worry about their plus ultras. I don't really need to get to 10 stacks, but I might as well try to get to 10 stacks of Nitro here. Alright, Dobby should die here. Okay, Dobby's dead. And they have the good old fantasy Deku there. We're gonna wait a turn. Yep, we're okay, that's fine. We're gonna target Najire here. We're gonna go like this, this, and then this. Beautiful. Deku died right away thanks to Bakugo. And we are at 8 stacks. We're only going to be at 9 right here. And we are definitely going to end this before we even have the chance to get to 10 stacks. Okay, so like getting to 10 stacks, what does that take you till turn 8? That's kind of rough. That's as bad. That's worse than full 100% Deku, like trying to get to 10 stacks. I don't know. Okay, yeah. I don't know how I feel about this Bakugo in PvP so far. I feel like he's definitely going to be a Clubfest character. I feel like maybe if the right units come along, he could be better for PvP. He does have the AoE and stuff like that, but the fact that he lacks speed makes him a little harder to use. I feel like Celebration Bakugo is still the better option out of the two if you're going to run this type of team right here, but let me know your guys' thoughts down in the comments. And yeah, let's go ahead and take on a climax battle match and probably lose it, but we'll attempt it. We can say we attempted it at least. So this is the team I used to clear double S difficulty the first time, except for where Bakugo is, I had purple Todoroki, or not Todoroki, purple Tokoyami, and Tokoyami is obviously very insane with his Pierce and stuff, so I don't know how this will go. Wish me luck. Okay, All Might, try to surpass you. Yep, we can do that. 1,600,000 health. Okay, let's do this, All Might. Hurry up and do all your buffs. That way we can get through this. Okay, we're gonna go ahead and what do we want to do here? Let's buff Bakugo, I guess. Yeah, we want to go plus Ultra Gauge up. And then what do we want to do? These both increase his Nitro count. This one helps allies though, so we'll do this one. Remember, we can't hit crits on All Might, so that part of Bakugo's kit is like completely useless here, unfortunately. Yeah, we'll go like this. That way we're able to get all of our plus ultras coming up. Okay, Bakugo survived that pretty decently. Okay, All Might does something to blue and green characters plus ultras, I'm pretty sure, if I remember right, so that's part of why he's not so good here. Okay, there's a plus ultra. Here's another one. Okay, we continue from here. I think this will work. Good news is, because we haven't used a plus ultra, we are going to be getting to 10 stacks of Nitro, but that doesn't matter, right? Because it gives them 70% crit, and why does the crit matter in this? It doesn't. Okay, so, yeah, we go like this. Normally it takes me like 2 to 3 turns to get through this first phase. It's taking me, what, 6 now? No, 5. Okay, 5 turns. Alright, now we're on the 6th turn. We have all of our plus ultras here. We are able to use Bakugo's. He's at 9. Yeah, we'll go ahead and use it. 84,000. Pretty decent damage. 38,000. And 21,000. Okay. So far, it's not going as bad as I thought it would go. I'm not going to lie. I thought it would go worse. Bakugo has another plus ultra right away, which is sick. Okay, hit Uraraka there. We have the last stand with her though, so she's okay. And now we can increase plus ultra gauge with everybody and hopefully get 3 plus ultras on this next turn. He's doing actually fairly decent damage too, surprisingly. Somehow Uraraka is still alive as of right now. She could very well die here. Okay, he went after Bakugo though. 40,000. 89,000, okay, decent. That's without a crit too, he's hitting 89,000, so like, that's good damage. Let's not lie to ourselves, that's really good damage. He's doing that at least. Okay. Last stands. Everybody should survive. And take us into the next phase. Okay. Let's go. Phase 3, nice one, you remind me of a younger me. Okay, knocks our characters out. Yeah, Yorozu comes back in. Okay, Bakugo actually got us through the first half. Let's go. I'm surprised. That was rough, but we did it. Remove temporary buffs, defense, HP. Okay, from here, if somebody dies, then we'll get to see more Bakugo, but hopefully we don't need to. Hopefully we can get through this with the rest of these characters. But hey, if we can beat a climax battle with Bakugo, you know, that's a dub. We'll see. We'll go ahead and just do this 1 plus ultra here. 46,000, nice. All right, and now we have all these skills, so now we'll go ahead and we want to do the same thing again. Last stands. Remove buffs. Defense. Looking good. Okay. Yeah, we're just gonna go ahead and plus ultra now. This will remove his buffs again. Okay, now all of his buffs are pretty much gone. We got rid of a lot of them at least. Now we'll go like this. Actually, let me switch the order. We'll go like that. Looking good. He should do like nothing to him. Yeah, he's perfectly okay. And we'll do this 1 plus ultra again. 44,000, pretty good damage. We will remove some buffs here again and give ourselves defense. And last stand. Okay. Everybody's good. And we have these 2 plus ultras. We'll go ahead and do these. 45,000. Remove buffs again right here. Beautiful. And now we go like this. And I would not even dare to use or try to use Bakugo in the second half here, because he would just get destroyed. Absolutely destroyed, okay? The first half is okay. The second half, no. Definitely don't do that. Alright, this should get us to the next phase right here. There we go. We should have our action skills back. Ooh, we actually have 2 plus ultras, even better. We're going to give last stands just to be safe. Okay, 35,000. Remove temporary buffs. Beautiful. And he hit her. Okay, she's okay though. Remove temporary buffs. Let's give damage reduction. He should target Redestro here now. Oh. Oh, she died. Okay, that's always rough when Mina dies. You don't want Mina to die. That causes a lot of problems, but we'll go ahead and just do these here. Hopefully this works out for us. Maybe I should have used her plus ultra there, but I don't know. We'll see how it all shakes out. Okay, we got all 3 of our plus ultras here. Let's see if he takes them away. Nope, we're good. Okay, so there's 3 more plus ultras. That will leave us with needing, what, 3 more? Yeah, 3 more to do. So we'll have to do 3 more to be able to actually kill him. All right, so we go like this. Let's get the defense. Okay. And he has aggro, so that's good. All right, now we're going to heal our Raka here. Okay, so let's see who he attacks. Okay, it was Redestro. Bakugo is now back in. We get to see a little bit more Bakugo. The question is, do we get the plus ultras off? What is his nitro at? He is at 5 nitro. Okay. Let's try it. See, he might die. Okay, he's still alive somehow. That counted as a plus ultra that we needed. We need these last 2 to hit before, but we'll see. Okay. He hit Bakugo. Okay. Yo, we might be able to do this. We might be able to do this. Okay, there we go. We actually did it. We beat this climax battle with Bakugo. Let's freaking go. Oh my goodness. I didn't think we were gonna do it. I didn't think we were gonna do it, but there you go. Okay, we beat it with blue Bakugo. That's actually crazy. Okay, so not as bad as I thought he would perform in climax battle. Granted, he's still not the best option, but definitely possible, I guess, right there, as you can see. And when it comes to PvP, he surprised me with his damage. I'll be honest, when I went into this showcase at the start, you could tell I was not feeling it. I was thinking, okay, he's not going to do super great. I will admit, he surprised me. He did better than I thought he would do. Granted, though, I will say I think there are still better options for both PvP and for Climax Battle than him. I think where he will really shine, though, is potentially Club Festival. So just keep that in the back of your mind. And if you guys enjoyed the video, please consider going down there, hitting that like button, hitting that subscribe button, and thank you guys so much for watching. Peace.